Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and I've been lobotomized. I am currently watching JJK season 3, and I'm actually enjoying it much more than seasons 1 and 2. I don't even know why. I think it's because I just don't care anymore. I don't care about its story. I don't care about I don't even really care about the main character. I'm just like, I'm here for whatever everyone else is here for. I'm here for the fights, I'm here for the hands. I'm here for the fan base, especially because that's the one thing that makes it really interesting to watch, is just to see what everybody talks about whenever they refer to the series, because the fan base is so, like, they create the most funny memes, and they're so passionate about the series that it makes the series fun to watch. Like, it makes it fun to engage with, because they create all these like dumbass memes about like fucking whatever, man. Like, they come up with the most crazy memes, fan animations. It reminds me of the days when people would do fan animations of Naruto scenes that they wanted to see created, and they would go all out. Like, they were just so passionate about the source material itself that they would just go all in on having fun with it. So seeing the shorts happen again, seeing people engage with it again, and all that stuff, seeing it come back after years of it being kind of on the down low, it's just fun. And I know pretty much everything that happens towards the end of the series. Like, all of the scenes that I'm watching in the anime right now, I heard about in the past. Like, people talk about it and mention major spoilers before anyone even has a chance to read the manga chapter. So I'm just like, well, cool. I'm seeing it now play out in the animation, and the animation is beautiful. Like, it hard carries basically everything about the story of JJK. And the thing is, the story of JJK is a good story trapped in, I don't want to call it weak execution. I think the execution focuses so much on the battle aspect of it. I mean, it's called Jujutsu. It's called sorcerer battle, sorcerer fight. So it's focused entirely on the execution of those battles. But because it's so focused on that, the story is not really as fleshed out as I personally would like. Like, if we talk about how fleshed out JJK is compared to, let's say, Naruto. Naruto has awesome fights and whatnot, but it'll give you so much more context for what's happening that you have much more investment in the characters and in what's happening. And that's why you can get behind all the battles that happen in Naruto and be like, okay, at least I have some emotional investment in the events that are proceeding on screen. Whereas, like, with JJK, I just recently watched episode 4, where Maki, like, spoiler alert, destroys everybody in her clan. And that was such a powerful scene in terms of like what happened between her and her sister. But I wish I cared more about it. I think that's because she just wasn't the focus for most of the series, or we just didn't go too deep into I mean, we got enough about her and her character. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same way as what I'm used to in older stories. It just doesn't feel the same way. And that's not to say it's bad or anything, but yeah, I mean, I'm just used to a different type of storytelling. And then with Yuji, I made a video about him a long time ago, talking about how he's just a really hollow character and that there's nothing to him. And I still feel the same way. And what people were saying in the comments of that video, when they weren't raging at me, was that that's the point of his character. Like, he's not meant to be the type of character like Naruto or Goku or Luffy, where they have like a definite goal or they have definite dreams or whatever. Yuji is more like just surviving. He's a survival type character where he's just focused on trying to make it out of this series alive. And I feel like, you know, that works for what the story of JJK is, because there's so much danger, random danger around the corner in that story that just for Yuji to even survive that is a feat in itself. And you don't have to have a character like Naruto or Luffy or Goku to have a good series. And I think the character of Yuji speaks to the generation that we're living in right now, in that a lot of people feel what he's feeling. Like, they don't feel the same as Naruto, where Naruto has all these dreams to become Hokage and to be the best and do all that stuff. I don't think people in general feel the same way as he did, because they may have tried or they may have wanted to have like big goals, and then they come into terms with reality and they're like, oh man, this is a lot harder than it looks, and it's just a struggle just to survive. So they tend to relate more to a character like Yuji, who's just trying to get through, like just trying to survive this crazy ass world that he's in. And now I'm understanding like what people mean by how he's like that type of character, that is not that he's hollow, but that he is just a vessel for the story to happen through. And I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see what people are saying in that regard, because every other character is more interesting to me. I'm more interested in Gojo, even though he's not there. I'm more interested in Sukuna. I'm more interested in Maki. I'm more interested in Yuta. I was like, oh shit, Yuta just showed up. Okay, cool. Because I remember him from the movie. And even though the movie story wasn't like that great, I still like the character of Yuta and the whole concept behind him and Rika and all that. So I was like, okay, I like that he's here. I like Naoya showing up and just beating the shit out of Choso. But then we see, like, I like how they animate his power. It's so cool and engaging to watch. But then we see, like, he's really easy to beat. Like, like he might actually be like super strong, but everyone just cooks him. So yeah, the animation is so caring. Like, if the animation wasn't as good as it is, I don't know if I'd even be watching, you know. I just don't know, man. Like, it was the same with Demon Slayer. I watched a lot of Demon Slayer just because of the animation and how good it was. So the same thing with like JJK. I'm not even sure how I would react if the animation wasn't on point. But I think what I'm responding to is people's passion for the series, people's passion to animate it so well, to deliver on that passion that they have for the series. And I'm just like, can you give just a little bit, just a smidgen, just a pinch of sugar to One Punch Man, because they are suffering over there, bro. Like, just give a little bit to them, because they really need it. So yeah, my opinion on JJK has changed. Even though I still don't feel like the story is that strong, I feel that they have the structure of a strong story underneath, but they focus on the battles without giving you as much context as you might need to feel emotionally invested in those battles. So that is my thought on JJK. And I think JJK is an action horror battle manga. It's a battle series. And then in comparison to my series is Saintly, and that is a horror action series where the horror aspect takes precedent first, and then action is secondary, because the horror part is where they don't have the means to battle the monsters that they're fighting, whereas in JJK, they actually do have the means to battle these monsters, but in my series, they do not. So check out my latest webcomic, Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop demon hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice, and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend, or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And that'll be all for this video. Please like, comment if you feel so inclined, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.